I was talking to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and I've decided that they're both going to get another shot at your U.S. title. I said they're both going to get a shot at your U.S. title in a 2-on-1 handicap match. If you thought the odds were against you in a fatal four-way, just wait until tonight.
If I wanted your U.S. title, I wouldn't need to ask anyone for permission. I'd just take it.
After we beat you tonight, we're going to be co-U.S. champions.
He makes a good point. It is only fair.
He is just trying to drive us apart before the match. And besides, we had a deal all worked out in writing. I faxed it to you, remember?
I don't have a fax machine. It's 2018.
I'm pretty sure you do. It made the fax noise.
Sammy, stop. Sammy, I get it. Stop. I get it.
No. So do we have a deal then? Co-champions?
Yes, as long as you never make that noise again.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Backstage is probably one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE. There are so many items that can be used as weapons back there. A ring simply cannot contain it.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
Never know where the action's going to take us.
Stump puller leg snap.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Oh, I think this man means business. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Looks like Randy Orton has broken a sweat. He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
Who doesn't love this moment as the turning point of the match?
Oh my God! Disqualify this man. Now Randy Orton seems to have lost a step or two. His hopes of winning this match appear to be dwindling in a hurry.
It's incredibly dangerous back there, guys, especially with all those weapons and the cement walls. And unfortunately for him, he's learning the hard way right now.
He's taken on some damage, but so is his opponent. This match can go either way at this point.
What a jumping knee strike on point.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out. He's going to do it.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now. One of the most amazing combinations you will ever see. And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
He's not looking good here. And at this point, you have to wonder if he can recover from this.
Oh, man, his chances are dwindling quickly. He's just taken on so much punishment.
Man, he was making it look easy there for a moment.
Oh, I think this man needs business.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
Orton better not waste this opportunity.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way. Look out!
The action is officially on the move. Here we go.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. The quick reversal there by Randy Orton.
And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
Orton needs to regroup and fast. He could be in dire straits in a hurry.
Oh man, Randy Orton's in trouble.
Now in full control. Look at this. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. We've been waiting a long time for this. The championship is up for grabs right here, next. We have one of our breakout talents against Team Kevin Owens. Get ready, WWE Universe. It's Buzz!
Introducing the champion from Area 51, weighing in at 230 pounds, he is the United States champion, Ace Scorpion.
Triple H has stacked the deck against Buzz tonight in his 2-on-1 U.S. title handicap match.
He was able to overcome the odds at Money in the Bank, so I'm willing to bet he can do it again here tonight.
He may not have to if KO and Sammy are unable to work together. You never know what can happen with superstars' egos when there's a title on the line.
Don't be ridiculous, Cole. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are professionals. They know what's at stake, and they're not going to let jealousy or anything else get in the way.
How's he getting away with this is beyond me. How's this going on? How's the official missing this? This capacity crowd is beside itself. The challenger's taking on some offense. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
Well, I don't think his performance here tonight is necessarily one I would point to if I were to instruct an up-and-comer on how to win a handicap match.
This thing appears to be slipping away from him in a hurry, guys, and you can bet he envisioned things going much differently for him heading into this match.
Guys, a lot of people are predicting a new champion here tonight. Even a poll on WWE.com earlier today predicted we'd have a new champ. But at the risk of being a downer, I'll believe it when I see it.
Northern Lights suplex.
Corey, I have to disagree with your earlier comment. I'm with the masses on this one. I think tonight is the night we crown a new champion.
Well, either way, guys, this has been one heck of a match up to this point, and I think it's only going to get better.
And it's a big-time drop kick.
We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
The human body can only absorb so much of that. Speaking of champions heading into matches a bit overconfident, one of the most glaring examples of that would have to be the honky-tonk man's attitude heading into his Intercontinental Championship defense at SummerSlam 1988. We all know what happened to him on that night. He's got him covered. He's got plenty of gas left in his tank.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than...
What does Buzz have in store? A flip back down onto his back.
Here's his chance to win this.
Moves like that are both dizzying and devastating.
Nicely executed. Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. And as you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt him.
Anything is possible, but I just can't envision a new champ being crowned here tonight. The champ just comes into tonight with too much momentum.
Eddie Guerrero to defeat Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship back in 2000.
Has Buzz pulled off the impossible?
No, he hasn't. I told you, these two would be on the same page.
What the? RKO out of nowhere!
Where did Orton even come from?
Taking advantage! Shoulders are down! We got a new champ!
Oh my gosh!
It took a couple of tries, but with the help of an old friend, Triple H finally got what he wanted.
You guys are burying the lead here. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are your new United States champions.
Buzz never had a chance. With Orton interfering, it was essentially 3-on-1.
4-on-1 if you include Triple H.
His voice was the soundtrack for the biggest matches in squared circle history. And now he breaks down the latest happenings in the world of pro wrestling. Get ready for enticing conversations with legendary wrestling commentator Jack Tice.
Baron Blade's BCW is certainly pushing its issue with Triple H further when last week BCW wrestlers...
Speaking of championships, let's talk about the U.S. title picture on SmackDown Live. It's been really heating up since Buzz's victory over Bobby Roode at Backlash, especially with the return of the U.S. title open challenge.
Hey, I give all the credit in the world to Buzz. I wasn't sold on this guy coming in. I thought he needed some time in NXT to learn.
But that was never going to happen given his history with Triple H.
Will you let me finish?
By all means.
I was going to say I thought he needed some time in NXT, but I realized that was impossible. Anyway, with that being said, he's been on a tear recently on SmackDown. But I think he might have hit a roadblock this past week in the form of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you didn't see it, what Hurd's referring to is KO and Sami Zayn's beatdown on Buzz after his match with Sami on SmackDown.
I've seen some beatdowns and beat-ups, but that was on a whole other level.
Yeah.
That might have been a beat sideways.
Yeah. What did you think about Sami wearing the Baron Blade mask? I thought it was kind of a cheap move.
That wasn't cheap.
What?
That was smart.
Oh.
This is WWE. You got to do whatever you can to get an edge. You look at your opponent and see what you can use to exploit any mental weakness they might have. And Buzz has obviously got some major baggage with Baron Blade. I would have done the same exact thing.
Yeah, but it didn't work, though. Buzz is still the United States champion.
Okay, well, I would have done it better, and and won the match.
All right, yeah. Yeah, not gonna lie, after hearing you talk like this, I'm a little concerned you've been playing mind games with me all this time.
Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't.
Okay, now this is getting uncomfortable. Let's take a break so I can make sure Hood hasn't been gaslighting me the past 2 years.
2 years? We've been doing this podcast for 4 years.
What?
I'm just messing with you. It's been 5 years.
You're insane.
Now, I don't want to say I told you so,
No,
but...
I feel like you do, so just go ahead and say it.
Okay, fine. I told you all along that Buzz's history with Triple H was going to catch up to him, and now it has. And you can't embarrass the game like he did and expect to get away with it. This time it cost him the U.S. title. Who knows what it will be next time?
What do you mean next time? Triple H got his revenge.
You think Triple H is satisfied with that? This is just the start of it. Triple H isn't going to stop until Buzz's career is in shambles.
Well, you've dealt with Triple H over the years. What can Buzz do?
He has two choices. Keep fighting against all odds, or take his ball and go home.
Yeah, well, if I had to guess, I don't think Buzz is going anywhere. Actually, I take that back, because one place he is going is Japan for WWE's upcoming tour, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how he does over there versus Nakamura.
Look, wrestling in Japan for the first time is hard enough. There's the long flight over, the language barrier, the food's different. Then combine that with having to face Nakamura on his home turf, there's no chance Buzz can walk away from the match with a victory.
No chance, huh? Would you like to make a small wager on that?
What are you thinking?
Well, nothing involving money, because I know you'll never pay up. Yeah. How about if Buzz wins, you have to say on the air that I am a wrestling genius.
You're a wrestling idiot for thinking Buzz is going to win. So when Nakamura wins, how about you have to wash my truck?
Well, that's not that bad. All right, you have yourself a deal.
You didn't let me finish.
What?
Wash my truck dressed like a Bella twin.
Oh, well, that certainly took an odd turn. Buzz, if you're listening, please win this match. I know Nikki Bella is fearless, but I am not.
Come on, Nakamura. Let's make Pete an honorary Bella twin. You can do it.
If SmackDown Live is the house that AJ Styles built, then the foundation was constructed in Japan. I learned that the audience there respects traditions like the fighting spirit and hard-hitting matches. And since it's your first trip, you better bring it. There's one other Japanese tradition that you need to know. On your first trip, you're going to buy all the veterans dinner. Hope you brought your credit card.
Glad you are getting your rest. You are going to need it when you face me in Japan. Yes, it will be an honor to stand with you staring at the light.
because Triple H is not on it. And I'm excited to see your match against Nakamura, of course. Depending on how that goes, you might have a match at the Dome for our big WWE Network special. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Before all that, I've arranged for you to take on an up-and-coming star from a Japanese promotion. You know, to help shake off any jet lag. I think it'll be more fun if it's a surprise. Your opponent tonight has been creating quite the buzz of his own recently as one of this country's hottest new stars. So I'm excited to see you two face each other for the very first time in Japan.
We heard Daniel Bryan had a surprise opponent lined up, and he definitely delivered.
Yeah, for those of you watching this WWE.com exclusive, get ready to witness something special.
To catch everyone up to speed, Cole, Quinn, and Buzz have a long history on the indie circuit. Most recently, they invaded NXT with the now disgraced Baron Blade. Since then, Cole's made a name for himself in Japan, while Buzz has done the same on SmackDown Live.
By the look on Buzz's face, he probably didn't expect to see his friend in the ring again anytime soon.
Nonetheless, we're all lucky to see it happen. What started in high school gyms in the U.S. has now added a new chapter in Japan. This is truly a special moment.
And this is only our first night here. We will get to see Buzz versus Nakamura, and then there's the WWE Network special from the Dome. I'd do this for free.
Don't give him any ideas, Byron. Thanks again for joining us from Japan for this WWE.com exclusive.
You said you had a successful Japanese debut last night. But tonight, you face the king of Songsar in his kingdom. And you will be lucky to go back to America with all your teeth.
Does it really say all that?
More or less.
Talk about making an impression on your first tour of Japan.
Not only was Buzz able to pull out a victory, he did it on Nakamura's home turf. That's impressive.
You may have gotten that win tonight, but next time it ends differently. Knee to face.
We hope you enjoyed this WWE.com exclusive. Be sure to join us tomorrow on the WWE Network as we bring you a huge special event live from Japan.
Hey, go get your wrestling gear on.
Why? I thought I didn't have a match tonight on the network special.
After what I saw you do against Cole Quinn and then Shinsuke, you do now. I'm changing the scheduled AJ Styles versus Nakamura match to a triple threat, and you're the third participant.
So I get to wrestle at the Dome? On the network special? Tonight?
Yes, but not if you don't get ready, so go. Now! Go!